And 3, 2, 1, action!
Welcome to Hugh Jackman's office.
Right away, one more!
The set of his latest action film, Wolverine.
I feel like I should be applauding.
Please feel free.
Where the star is a feisty mutant who grows shiny claws. Shows off his spectacular torso.
Yeah, that looks awesome!
1, 2, 3,
And has such a rollicking good time.
Just stand on the That's it.
It's impossible to wipe the smile off his face.
Action!
There's been a lot of action this morning, basically.
There's been a lot of action. A lot of tomato sauce. It's actually quite tasty. Believe it. Actually, it's not. No, I'm lying.
Or hide his playfulness.
But there are a couple of female roles, and if you're in the mood, if you would like to, do a little on-the-spot audition.
Oh, I have to audition?
So,
Like,
sorry, no. Huh?
Not an immediate entree?
No, you could get it. No, that's fine. I'm sure you could do it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. I won't show you my moves right now,
Really?
or my blades. What would my mutation be?
You got 2 kids, right? So the ability to not sleep, which is probably your
I've
life,
already got
right?
that.
Oh, you got that. Sorry.
I am a mutant.
Are you?
Action!
It's little wonder he's so happy. Wolverine is set in Japan but is being shot in Sydney.
Look at him again, Yukio.
A rare trip home. His other home is New York with his family. But these days, because he's so in demand, Jackman is more like a fly-in, fly-out husband to wife Deborra-Lee Furness.
Now, I feel like I should be introducing you to each other.
Deborra-Lee.
Hi, wow.
Nice to
You're
meet you.
something.
Oh.
How are you? All right, we're back in an hour. It's been a while.
He is a fast mover, huh?
There's no acting here. These two clearly adore each other. They met on the set of the ABC drama Corelli in 1995,
Kevin, it's my job to get you to open up.
Okay. Right,
where
so-
the young pup actor was instantly smitten by the star of the show.
I knew pretty soon in, but it was also my first job. Deb was a leading lady, and I was fully aware this was a cliche, and I was probably being ridiculous. So I backed off. But right from the beginning, we were great friends. Agree?
Agreed.
Yeah.
But were you reluctant?
So reluctant. My New Year's resolution was I'm not dating any actors, and definitely none under 30. Meet my husband.
G'day, mate. How are you? Very good.
17 years later, and with their 2 children, Oscar and Ava, their marriage and their lives seem more fairy tale than most. Hooking up with Hugh, considered one of the most gorgeous and nicest guys in Hollywood, has earned Deb the envy of women the world over.
It all sounds too good to be true.
It does, doesn't it?
Is it?
No, it's perfect. I think perfect would be boring.
So how is he imperfect then?
You think I'm going to share that with you all? It's pretty close to perfect.
As Wolverine, Hugh is pretty perfect.
Samurai without a master.
The latest film is the 5th time he's played the character from the comic book X-Men series.
When are you going to grow up? Seriously.
What, stop dressing up, pretending to be other people? Pretty much.
A Marvel comic character.
Exactly. Yeah, no, never.
Never.
No, I'm an actor. That's growing up is anathema to actors. That's once you start growing up. The moment you grow up, you realise it's ridiculous what we do. It really is dress-ups, you know, and pretending and having far too much fun. And a lot of the best actors I know, and I've met, Travolta's one, they're like little kids, you know, and it's far too much fun to take it too seriously.
But there was one person who wanted Hugh to take acting seriously. Back in 2000, when he was considering accepting a role in the first X-Men film, Deborra-Lee told him not to do it.
Have you forgiven him yet for disobeying you and saying, yes, I'm doing Wolverine?
Not at all. Either of my children in their college fund. It's the one time I was wrong.
The only time ever.
Well, come on, you would have done the same. This guy's grown claws, and it's like this. He's a mutant. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, and they
What did
wouldn't-
I know?
They never gave scripts. But, you know,
Yeah, there was
you
no
just got
script. It was
3
just
pages
this
of.
character breakdown of a guy with claws, and he was a mutant,
And he had a beard.
and he had a beard.
I didn't think you even knew that bit.
Why did you disobey her if you didn't have a script?
Well, I didn't really have any other options either. I was like, babe, you know,
We
I get
can't
it.
eat
You're
this
right.
week. Maybe we should take this gig.
See, I had no idea about X-Men except the Sydney pub band, the Uncanny X-Men. I remember when I first heard it, I was like, they asked me to play Brian Maddox? This is a big Hollywood movie? This is a little obscure.
You did not think.
He did.
Honestly, I was like, Uncanny X-Men?
He really didn't know about it.
Luckily for the Jackmans, Hugh wasn't being asked to play the front man of a now obscure Australian rock band. But the character he did play, Wolverine, became a lesson in taking risks and reaping rewards. Literally overnight came financial security and worldwide stardom.
Do you remember sitting on that stoop?
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Yeah, and you turned to me and said, everything's going to change from this because it was Saturday night and the movie had opened and was a much bigger hit than people expected. And then on Monday morning I went to work and I came out of my trailer and there were about 15 photographers and I literally remember kind of going, oh, who's there? And I was like, and I turned, I said, oh, hey.
But we still do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about we still do that. People be staring. I'm like, what are they looking at? Oh, the fame thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you forget. It's kind of wacky.
You forget the fame thing.
Yeah.
You, in your lifestyle.
Yeah. And then you think, what are they doing? Or who are those photographers? And you don't think about it, right? Because we're just with the kids or doing what we do.
And are they around all the time now?
Yeah, they're there a lot. Yeah.
That's the one sort of frustrating bit. But actually in Australia, they're there. I kind of know the guys. And
That's the thing, you know, like I'll go to school. We know the paparazzi, like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker in our neighbourhood.
And I'll be like, Shane, Carlos, guys,
Yeah, hi.
you got to do your job better. Put on a longer lens. I don't want my kids to know
Yeah.
you're taking photos. I get it. And take it and go. And they will. They're like, cool, mate, got it. And that doesn't happen here. It's different here. You can't reason as easily as you can in Australia. And the same with punters as well. Everyday people will come up. In Australia, it's more like, oh, g'day, mate. Your last film sucked, but you're great. Good on you. You know, that kind of thing. You get
Thanks
it?
for sharing.
Yeah.
What do Americans say to you then?
I need a photo. Can I get a photo? I remember, well, actually, in Australia, one guy came up to me on the beach, and he goes, "We're going to take a photo. Is that okay with you?" And I was like, that's about the most brilliant bit of salesmanship ever. He closed the deal before even asking the question. We're taking a photo. Is that all right with you? Yeah, I think my favourite is Aussies. When you see Aussies here, they're on holidays. They come and go, "Hey, Aussie." I go, "Hey,
Sorry, we didn't
you want to get for a beer? You want to get for a beer?"
Here in New York, with mobile phones, everyone's a potential paparazzi these days.
I can take it. Do you want me to take it?
But the Jackmans take it in their stride,
That was very intense.
Like, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
as they do the New York state of mind.
So I learned my lesson.
But I once went into the supermarket and on the way out I gave a homeless guy a bag. He goes, what is it? And I'm like, it's fried chicken. He goes, I'm a vegetarian. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Taking a stroll with Hugh Jackman on a break from filming, and you meet a humble man inspired by his kids, wife and work.
Do you feel like a superstar?
Superstar, no. This makes me laugh. I feel like an actor. I feel like one of the luckiest guys alive in that I'm doing the thing that I love to do. That hurt.
I wouldn't bother with them.
Right now, he's loving making his latest Wolverine film,
It's an honor to meet the Wolverine.
an action movie based on the Marvel Comics X-Men series.
What they did to me, what I am, can't be undone.
Coming out with another Wolverine.
Yeah.
Are the kids excited about that?
Not really. No, Ava maybe more. She's quite into it.
But
I
she
think
gets
they've
upset
only,
if he gets hurt.
They've only seen it recently. I just figured it would be very undermining, you know, for them to see their father slicing people's heads off. It's sort of, it does take away my
We
credibility
stick
when
more
I
to
say,
happy feet and
please.
flushed away for them.
Yes, please don't hit your sister. Really, Dad? You know? But my son doesn't want to talk about it that much. Although I have seen Oscar use the fact that his dad's Wolverine
Well,
to
with
try
good
and shut up
cachet,
a
picking up
14-year-old
chicks.
girl. You know? He's like, Dad, quick, you got to give this girl an autograph. I told her you're Wolverine. I'm like, this is weird. I'm like the wingman for my son. This is
good.
this is kind of creepy.
The barter system. Learning.
Did it work?
Yeah. I
They're
get the autograph.
dating.
Didn't want
I'm
to remember.
kidding.
No. Too bloody right.
It's an actor's job to be a chameleon.
Really?
And for a role like Wolverine, all the hard work goes on behind the scenes. Do you like the transformation?
I like him a bit chubbier. Makes me look better. It's all about me. Yeah, I get to see him in all different. I get to have affairs all the time with different characters.
Yeah.
Whoever he's doing lately.
The other transformation was Peter Allen, of course, in Boy from Oz. So how did you cope with that?
The first time I used to run lines with him. The first time he went maybe a little far the other way. It was like so camping it up. I was like, I really can't sit here and be with you. This is really just too strange. But I love Peter Allen. I love the show. I know it was his first thing on Broadway, and it was like the American audiences just embraced you, and it was like, you know, we were the new kids in town, and you just took the town by storm.
And I think it's the only one of my shows you haven't fallen asleep in.
Don't be telling that to
I'm
everyone.
pretty sure. Deb is famous for falling asleep. I remember Kate
So
and Leopold.
glad you're sharing this publicly.
Kate and Leopold premiere. And
Stop.
Harvey Weinstein was behind us. And going, wake your wife up. It's embarrassing.
You know what? I go to the theatre, it's dark and it's quiet. I have 2 speeds, stop and go. So when I go there, it's dark, it's warm, and I'm tired. I've been busy.
It's got nothing to do with your performance.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sure.
It doesn't.
I actually don't take offence because it literally is every show.
I love
Everything.
watching him on stage.
Just to get my name in
Appearing on stage as Peter Allen a decade ago was pivotal in Hugh's professional career.
I still call Australia.
But ever since, it's raised speculation that Jackman is gay and his marriage to Deb a sham. Now, I read that it's only recently that you've said that these rumours about your sexuality are starting to
Oh,
get to you.
please.
If I was, I would be. I don't think it's, to me, not the most interesting thing about a person anyway. But I do get frustrated for Deb because I see Deb go, well, this is just crazy.
But it's just wrong. It's like, it's a lie. It's just the bottom line, so it's just offensive. If he was gay, fine. He would say he's gay. It has gotten so out of whack that they say it's stupid, and it's annoying because it's not true.
That's right. So you, as an actor, you can't be able to sing, dance,
Yeah.
and be straight.
Right. Well, you know, it's just ridiculous. And if you look at history, it's
And
just
if you play a
weird...
psychopath, does that mean he's a psychopath?
Yeah. But,
Well,
you know,
might be. Are you?
occasionally. Before the coffee, you didn't notice the difference? But, look, it really... I think on some level it's a compliment, you know, because it only happens when you got to a certain point in your career.
Yeah. Then you get to be gay.
It kind of does happen to everyone, and it's a bit ridiculous, but whatever. If people are
Oprah's
obsessed
gay
about
too,
it.
isn't she? Apparently.
You know.
Oh, you hear the rumours?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
really
just...
silly.
Yeah, it's silly.
He is young.
Thankfully, other things define Hugh Jackman. Most importantly, the great roles he now gets to play,
Bring him home.
like Jean Valjean in Les Mis,
Who am I?
Jean Valjean.
and the acknowledgement that goes with doing his job well. Was there some sweet irony in the fact that having now done a musical film,
Yeah.
that people are talking about your serious acting ability?
Yeah, I know, it's great. It's so funny you mention that because I remember that, like, I did 2 musicals early on, which shocked me that I was even up for a musical. And I was an actor, theatre actor, really. And then I couldn't get seen for films back in Sydney. This is way back in mid-90s. Oh, he's a musical theatre, he's that singer.
They want to
They're
put you in a
entertainers.
box.
And so I'd said, I've got to give up musicals. And I did say, I turned down The Boy from Oz originally because I was like, no, I've got to get out. Otherwise, I'll never be able to do film or be seen as an actor again. So it is a sweet irony, really, in the end, to get recognised as an actor through musicals. And I can now say, Watashi wa nihon dekete totemo oreshi desu, which means I'm very happy to be here in Japan.
Or in Sydney, or in New York. Hugh Jackman is one happy man. And absolute proof no dream is beyond hard work.
Hugh is incredibly disciplined. And I think you have courage because you never back off. You're never scared to try something. He tries everything, and then if he sets the bar there, damn it, he's going to do it. You work really hard. But people don't see that. I haven't got that discipline. I just want to have fun.
Oh, if I was not with Deb the last 20 years, I'd be a very boring person. Oh, yeah. No, Deb has completely changed who I am in many, many ways. Deb demands every day this was the best day. And I say, wasn't it yesterday? Yes, it was good, but today was great.
Really good.
Oh, see, Deb knows how to live life to the full. Every day. Don't you, bum?
I try.
And literally, when I go to sleep every night, Deb says to me, she goes, party's over, is it? Oh. I go, babe, I've got to get some sleep. She goes, oh.
That's what I always said I loved about marriage, permanent sleepover, someone to play with.
The imagination. We won't go there.
Hello, I'm Tara Brown. Thanks for watching. To keep up with the latest from 60 Minutes Australia, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also download the 9Now app for full episodes and other exclusive 60 Minutes content.